Throughout history, war wasn't just fought on battlefields. It was fought on bodies, on wombs, on women. Soldiers, across empires, across centuries, didn't just conquer land, they conquered people. And women were always the easiest to dominate. In many conflicts, from the Roman invasions to colonial occupations to 20th century civil wars, women were treated like property. When a village or city was captured, soldiers would go door to door. They weren't looking for enemies, they were looking for women. Sometimes it was rape, sometimes it was manipulation. Sleep with us, and we won't kill your family. And sometimes it was part of official military strategy. In multiple historical cases, soldiers were instructed to impregnate women from the opposing ethnic group. It was called genetic cleansing, or purification. Women were held in camps. Some were kept for weeks, even months. They weren't prisoners of war. They were prisoners of reproduction. These pregnancies weren't accidents. They were intentional. A brutal mix of power, humiliation, and politics. In the Balkans during the 1990s, thousands of women were systematically raped by soldiers. Their goal? To forcibly impregnate them, so the child would belong to the superior race. Women were told, "Your child will be one of us, not you." Similar tactics were used in Rwanda, in World War II, even during colonial Africa and Latin American dictatorships. These weren't isolated incidents. They were patterns, repeated, documented, ignored. And when those babies were born, the abuse didn't stop there. In some cases, babies were immediately taken away, given to government-run orphanages, handed to soldiers' families, used in state propaganda as recovered souls. The mothers? Silenced, threatened, sometimes killed, sometimes just left behind, broken, with empty arms. So why did soldiers do this? Because in war, women's bodies became symbols of power, of victory, of humiliation. To make the enemy suffer, they used his wife. To destroy a culture, they attacked the mothers. To control the future, they planted their bloodline in someone else's womb. It wasn't about lust, it was about dominance. History books rarely mention this. Politicians never apologize for it. And the victims? They live in silence. But the facts are there. War didn't just steal land. It stole childhoods, mothers, lives. And every time we forget this, we make it easier for it to happen again.